Well, we've made a lot of creamy holiday Christmas drinks this year. I think it's time to switch things up. We want something a little stiffer, so that's what we're going to do today. We're going to make 4 Christmas sippers. These are going to be stiff cocktails, stirred cocktails that you can enjoy on Christmas Eve, sitting by the fire and the Christmas tree, watching an awesome Christmas movie. That's how I like to spend my Christmas Eve. So let's get going and make 4 awesome Christmas sippers. We're going to start with a celebration cocktail. This is basically a Cognac Negroni. So we've got our favorite Cognac, Courvoisier. We also got Campari, because you can't make a Negroni without it. And we've got a local vermouth. This is Dylan's Vermouth. All right, we got a nice chilled rocks glass here. Let's grab our Cognac, and we're going to pour 1 ounce right into that chilled glass. I love that glass. It's one of my favorite rocks glass. Got a little diamond on the front. After that, the star of the show here, the Campari, 1 ounce of Campari. Obviously, if you like Negronis, I mean, what's not to like about this? It's basically Negroni with Cognac instead of gin. I guess it's closer to a Boulevardier, which uses bourbon, but we're using Cognac here. After that, we're going to do 1 ounce of Sweet Vermouth. So far, equal parts of our 3 liqueurs or spirits. There we go. Oh, such a good drink. I love this drink. And then finally, we're going to do a couple dashes of orange bitters. Looking good. After that, we're going to get a nice big chunk of ice and carefully drop it in there. Oh God, what have I done? Yeah, don't do that. Okay, fail. All right, well, once you've cleaned everything up, get your spoon, and we're going to give this a good stir for 10-15 seconds until it is thoroughly chilled. Like a classic Negroni, our garnish here is going to be an orange peel. So peel yourself a swath of orange, express those oils over the drink, and then off camera, I'm going to clean it up. Like Vino says, we don't want a hobo peel. And there it is, guys, a celebration cocktail. Absolutely delicious, very much like a Negroni. All right, let's move on and make a Burl Ives. This one comes to us from tuxedo2.com, and it's named after the famous singer who brought us Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Have a Holly Jolly Christmas. So, all right, so we're using Scotch in this one, 2 ounces of Scotch. I'm using my favorite mixing Scotch, Isla Mist, but use whatever blended Scotch you want. It's up to you. After that, we're going to do 1/2 ounce of Sweet Vermouth. I'm using the same one as before, Dylan's Vermouth. Any vermouth you want to use, if you got local stuff, or if you just got like one of the standards, use whatever you want. After that, we're going to do 1/2 ounce of Crème de Cacao. This is the white Crème de Cacao. I honestly have never tasted both of them, the dark and the white one, but you know, to keep the drink kind of the color a pale yellow, I think you want the clear Crème de Cacao here. After that, we're going to do 4 dashes of Angostura Bitters. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I got it right this time. And that's the drink, guys. So we're going to lower some ice into our mixing glass. I'm going to crack another big cube over. There we go. A little bit of ice chunks everywhere. Give this a good stir, 10-15 seconds. All right. Good chill, good dilution going. We're good. We're going to serve this in a kind of a fancy Nick and Nora or coupe, some sort of stemmed glass. Look at that. Beautiful color. It's very Manhattan-esque, but you've got some nice chocolate notes coming from the Crème de Cacao, and which just makes it very Christmassy. And yeah, it just works. Great cocktail. We're going to garnish it with an orange peel, same as before. I'm going to express the oils over top, and then I'm just going to rub the rim and slide it in there. I'm not going to bother to clean that one up. Sorry, Vino. Another great drink, guys. Try the Burl Ives. Very on point for Christmas. A great variation to the Manhattan. Next up, we're making the Randy cocktail. Bringing the cognac back, And we've got some Tawny Port, and we got some Absinthe, and some maple syrup. So probably the most complicated one we're making. Now I'm going to put the ice in first so that I don't make a mess this time around. And then we're going to do 2 ounces of our Courvoisier Cognac. Right on top of that big block of ice. After that, I'm using a Tawny Port. I'll admit I'm not too familiar with port, so use whatever you got. I'm not a port expert, but this one's good. I enjoy it. So 1 ounce of port. And then we're going to do 1/4 ounce of maple syrup. This is the good stuff. So this is probably going to be the sweetest of the 4 drinks we're making today, with the addition of the port, which is pretty sweet, and the maple syrup. We're going to do 2 dashes of absinthe and 2 dashes of Peychaud's bitters. So this is going to have a bit of an anise flavor to it. And that's it. Let's get our spoon and give this a good stir. We've built this obviously right in the glass. All right, 10-15 seconds again to garnish. This one's going to get maraschino cherries. I think that this one would work well with a orange peel as well. It's a lot more decadent, a lot sweeter, but very delicious. For our last one here, we got bourbon, we've got Bénédictine, which is my favorite Christmas liqueur, and we've got some dry sherry. This is Santa's Turn Up. This was created by bartender Tiffany Barrière. I found this one online, and it had some nice looking ingredients, so I decided to try it out. We're going to do 1.5 ounces of bourbon. I'm using Maker's Mark. After that, we're going to do a 1/4 ounce of Bénédictine. I love this stuff. Beautiful herbs and spices, very Christmassy. I thought that a 1/4 ounce wouldn't be enough, to be honest, when I first tried this drink, but it worked out really well. So 1/4 ounce of Bénédictine. So it's very bourbon forward, but just little nice hints of spice from the 2 liqueurs. And a 1/4 ounce of dry sherry. Now, the recipe did call for Oloroso Sherry, which is surprisingly impossible to find around here. So I'm using a Fino Sherry. Obviously, slightly different grapes, but I think it'll still work really well. All right, fill your glass with ice. Crack a cube on top of there. And give this bad boy a stir for 10-15 seconds. All right, went a little longer on that one. All right, we're gonna serve this in a Nicanora. This is my favorite Nicanora here. Grab your julep strainer and give her a pour. Beautiful color. We're gonna garnish with another orange peel. So just get around the orange. We're gonna express those oils over the top. And then off camera, as always, I will clean it up. And this one I'm gonna do my little slit on the side of the glass there. I love that. And there it is, guys. The Santa's Turn Up. Very bourbon forward, but then nice flavors coming from the sherry and from the Bénédictine. So I really hope you enjoyed this, guys. These are 4 fantastic sipping cocktails that you can enjoy during the holidays, on Christmas Eve. We've got the Celebration Cocktail, which is a great Negroni riff with cognac. We've got the Burl Ives. How can you go wrong with a drink called the Burl Ives? It's a great Christmas Manhattan with some Scotch and some vermouth and some nice chocolate notes. The Randy Cocktail, nice and sweet and decadent with the port and the maple syrup. I really hope you give these a try, guys. Merry Christmas. We'll see you next time. Cheers.